even bringing it down to social media, there's even a trend talking about people suit and tie Twitter. The people who dress the responsible way, right? And they still have outdated views on different things, or even oppressive views, and they don't speak as intellectual as they're expected to speak, because people technically, when people see you all dressed up, suit and tie, there's an expectation of you. They expect that, oh, this person is responsible, or this person is intellectual, or this person is at that top level, right? This person is elite in some way for you to be dressed all suit and tie. But I think, I guess, one thing that people don't consider is, first of all, we're Africans, right? And most of what we wear is Western dressing, right? If we go back to what we used to wear back then, it was something that was more accommodating of our climate, right? And technically,
Please.
if you look at it with climate wise, because here is hotter, we're supposed to wear less clothes. We're supposed to wear lighter clothes, right? We're supposed to wear freer clothes to accommodate our climate. They have to wear more clothes because it's cooler and it gets really cold as well. So that's where the whole three-piece suit came from and everything. So they're more Western than African. So when we embraced the Western idea, we embraced it everything. We embraced everything without considering our own situation as Africans, and that's where the problem comes from, and that's where that stereotype comes from. So, but yeah, I asked her the question, so I feel like I should ask you too. If you come home with a guy, dreadlocks, dyed, tattoos, and everything, and he's like, "Oh, I'm here for your daughter's hand in marriage," how are your parents going to react to
It's
that?
definitely a no-no from them because
Mm,
I personally do not like it. I prefer a man with a clean cut,
okay. Mm-hmm.
looking responsible and because
What's your
this
definition of responsible?
Yeah.
that's it for me. Responsible is being able to walk into a room and everyone just you have that charisma. Most times we know this is Nigeria. Apart from the whole African thing, here in Nigeria it's a bit more serious. You can't just walk into a room with someone on dreadlocks and expect to be respected.
Mm.
Wow. Wow.
but
wow.
what I believe with the way most especially like the workspace is evolving. I mean, first of all, not a lot of people are required, well, still a lot of people in Nigeria, but more people are getting into the freelance space, the work from home space, so there's less expectations on what you wear, for example,
Yeah.
right? Which is an evolution that's going to like spread out into like the entire space, and it's going to be more of a what you're comfortable in dress expectation.
Over time.
Yes.
But right now, it's still not applicable in most places.
Mm.
Like, we all know deep down that this is what is true. Yes, we want it to change, we want it to be better, but if you walk into a room with someone with dreadlocks and tattoos and everything, you'll be given the who are these people look.
Mm.
It's normal to like if you're the one dressed like that, you will expect it. So it depends on how much of how they say it, a shield you have on, like, okay, I don't care,
Mm.
but still, So I personally do not like it. I don't have a problem with it. Don't get me wrong. For me, it's not my thing.
Okay, you don't like the attention that comes with it.
Apart from the attention, it just doesn't. Nah,
It doesn't sit well with you.
at all. So
Well, I feel like people have preferences. So
yeah, we're supposed to. So I already do not like it. So, and then my parents definitely do not like it. There's no. My mom will use a grater to get a tattoo out of my body if I ever tried it. Like the best I've done is henna, and that one, I had to keep convincing them that it's washing off. It's not going to stay there more than 2 weeks. See, it's already washing off. Just to get them to like, okay, mellow down on it.
So, sorry, everybody.
That's fine.
I feel sad right now for the dread community.
I was actually
Because
going to come
many
there.
of us, we ain't gonna get married.
No,
They ain't gonna accept us.
I don't know.
Yeah.
no, a lot of women actually like it.
Mhm.
But
It's
don't take it
nice.
to your parents.
So,
Like, this guy.
But everyone still has what they prefer.
so Tao, like the way you are, how many spaces have you gone into where people have treated you a certain kind of way because of the way you look and the way you dress and your dreads and everything?
so sad. Firstly, I would say my look does not define who I am. But I've been to even not female, like my male friends, and they'll be like, "Why is your friend on this kind of thing?"
Exactly.
I don't want
That's
to
the thing.
see you with that boy again. I'm sure he's already teaching how to smoke cigarettes. And when they see you, that's what he smokes. Anybody that has weird smokes, they believe you smoke.
That's
And
the
they
thing.
believe, and African parents believe that when you smoke, no, your life has spoiled. You are not seeing in life
Yeah,
again.
that's
Your
what I was
life-
trying to
your
get
life
at.
has spoiled.
Like,
You will not make it in life. You go to hell. It's a big lie. They believe when you smoke, when you do that. So I've been to so many places like that. I've had so many girls. Sometimes I'll be like, our children, when we get married, I don't take you to my mom. She will not like it. When we look cut your hair, I'll cut it soon. I'm not cutting this hair. So many experiences with the hair. So many experiences. No African parent. Most of them, they don't like it. Well, my mom actually likes it. She's this person that like things that are stylish. She likes it so much. Even so she has this. I love you, mom. I hope you're proud.
Yes.
So
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So how do you do it? Like when you wake up in the morning and maybe you have an interview, like let's say, not like you're looking for a job or anything, but you have to meet someone important, like maybe Tony Elumelu, like you have an interview with him.
Let me share an experience. So the first job I had,
Yeah.
I went for an interview and there were 12 people there. And I was going to work as an IT personnel for more like a record label, but they needed someone that would handle the website, that would manage the website, that would do basically most of their SEO and all this. And I went for an interview with my hair.
Yeah.
With my hair. And the man interviewed everybody. And I was surprised they called me because I saw some people there. They look like, I don't get it. And I did not even dress corporate. I just went and when the man called me, I was like, you know what you're doing. Don't go there.
So
So it's not about the way you look, it's about what you can
Yeah,
offer.
but still, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm interrupting
No,
you,
it's fine.
but you have a one-on-one more like with someone like that. So how would like you wake up in the morning and you have to go back? Would you go like this, or you have to tune it down? Maybe okay, I won't say cut your hair, but like dress it in a way that would look like. Are you going to be more conscious of how you're looking then? So you can. I personally will be like, can't go like this. So important people something.
I feel it
You
depends.
guess.
It depends on the kind of person you are and
That-
your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Me, I'm somebody that if I have anything that has to do with work, just allow me to. I'm going to win. I'm very sure and confident of what I am doing. I'm not about how I look. I don't care. I'll go the way I am. I'll wear my sneakers.
So your confidence level is
I'll
like
wear my
over the top.
sneakers. The only thing I need is the opportunity.
Okay.
Yes.
Show you what I can do. Just give me
Okay.
the opportunity.
So that's what a lot of us don't have because
Yes, that
sincerely, even I don't have dreadlocks, but if I'm going to a certain place, I have to be like, okay, check it. You have to look like, it's
To get you
normal.
through the
Yes.
door.
Because
Okay.
sometimes the way you look is just going to make you stop at the door. You can't go past there because there's an expectation, a standard of what you should appear like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about the older generation. Now, the thing is that very soon we are going to be the older generation. So let's talk about our own children, right? In the future, hypothetically speaking, right? Now, you have children and say your daughter decides she wants to wear crop tops and bare her belly and wear bum shorts because that's what she's comfortable in, and color her hair and wear tattoos, and your son as well wants to carry colored dreadlocks and tattoos and stuff.
Which daughter?
And
I wanted to actually hear what
Which daughter? Which
answer.
daughter tattoo? Oh my God! Which daughter?
Okay, now you're being
So,
your parents.
Yeah,
No,
you're
you
being
say son,
blessed.
son. No
Let's go
problem.
one at a time.
My daughter, you are going to see this in few years
What
time.
do you
If
mean?
they born you well, if I am your father. Draw tattoo.
Okay, so
No, I'm
let's hear from
serious.
let's hear from her first.
Okay.
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
this word there is easier said than done because you can literally say anybody can dress the way they like, but you should know there's one quote I saw in the book that if you dare to be different, expect different. Basically, it means that if you are different from the norm, if you are unique, you don't expect the same experience from what that everybody else goes through. That's why you have challenges of people already profiling you before you even have a chance to talk, before you have a chance to speak. So honestly, these realities, I feel like education is needed, because it's education that really gives them the belief and understand that, okay, this is all this. If you do this, you'll be addressed as this. If you do this, this is what might happen to you. Though we pray it doesn't happen by that time, but like if you educate somebody that if you're wearing that bomb shirt and it's not to the beach and everything, this is how you're going to do. If they feel comfortable with it, after knowing that, then that's their own choice. They should be ready for whatever they want. Because even me as a sane human being, we're still, everybody has their struggles. Like it's either you are tall, you are short. So because you are short, you cannot now say that you will not walk because you are short. But you are short. It's life. You have to deal with it. Do you understand?
Okay. Okay, so your kids. Would you let them?
In this Nigeria, if I have kids and I'm in Nigeria, never. Because we already know what is going to happen the minute they step out of the door.
Oh.
But if I'm in another country, like maybe in the Western countries, that it is okay, why not? Express yourself. But not in Nigeria. Definitely not here.
But
Because
Nigeria
once
can
they step
change.
out of the door, like you in Nigeria is not changing anytime soon. Let's not
Let's be positive.
yes, let's be positive, but let's be realistic.
Exactly.
Too. Because now I am dressed in jean and t-shirt, and I go to the market, and somebody will still grab my butt and be like, shall you know that kind of a thing now? You get like,
People do that.
have you been to Lagos?
They told
I didn't
people.
Like no, like the market.
Yes.
Like there was even a time I had to do the whole wrap with the veil thing so that nobody would touch you unnecessarily.
Yeah.
It's like it's crazy. So just imagine that I now go wearing a bomb short and a crop top, my hair is pink.
They feel entitled to you.
That
because
day,
of that.
the day they will
Yeah.
gather around you, and it's horrible. So
Okay.
in Nigeria, no, not for now, not for another maybe 20 years. Maybe one will become the older generation, and then the people, all of these crazy people are all dead or something. I don't know. And then you can go and maybe they'll just give you this passing glance that go. But till then, nah,
These
please.
crazy people you are talking about.
And the ones that grab you in the market.
No, she's
Okay.
talking about
The
the
ones
Okay,
that
the
grab
one
in the
that grab
market.
them in the market.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. For
The
me,
men, I think men need like special orientation on how to behave in public with
Yes.
women.
Yes. That
Because-
is definitely a topic
Oof.
we would like to
that's
address.
a
It's a
worldwide
very
thing.
broad,
That's
a
too
very
big.
broad topic.
That's too big.
So, but so between men and women, when it comes to this question, who do you think gets the shorter end of the stick? Like, okay, yes, women get harassed when they dress a certain way because certain men feel like because you're dressed this way, it gives them a right to your body. It means that you are open or you're loose, meaning whatever they do to you, you called for it or you asked for it because of the way you dressed, right? And then men, on the other hand, you have the situation where they're being harassed by policemen and killed sometimes, even in extreme cases, right? Just because of the way they're dressed, because they're dressed a certain way or they look a certain way, it's assumed they're either Yahoo boys or they're armed robbers or something, right? So who do you think, in your opinion, who do you think gets the shorter end of the stick?
For me, it's women.
Okay.
Because, okay, for men, it's just majorly from the authorities. Like in Nigeria here, you're just scared of getting harassed by the police or any of these forces. Like, but for women, we're scared of men, we're scared of the authorities, we're scared of our parents, we're scared of literally everybody.
Authorities.
Fellow women too.
Sorry, what authorities?
Like the police and then
Oh yes.
the rest of soldiers. Like a soldier will see you with a tattoo
Yes.
and beat you because you have a tattoo.
No, women have been harassed by
So we have that, and then
policemen
you see a
and
girl on.
soldiers
If
for
I'm
really
walking on
dressed.
the road and then there's just like guys on the street and I have a tattoo, I'm not
So-
going forward.
Well,
In
obviously
your
the
opinion.
women, because first of all, let's look at catcalling. Like everywhere you go, and I feel like because of the body shapes and types of diversity in the women, so like it makes like someone with bigger boobs cannot get away with things with what I can get away with. Do you understand? So something like that now, because she has bigger boobs and maybe she pre-ordered a dress and it was just too tight or something, it makes her victim to catcalling. It makes her victim to, being
Sorry.
harassed.
Sometimes the bigger, I don't want to say boobs, it's also an advantage.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes it's an advantage, but in this
When you're
culture,
not jumping
in
buses.
this
The
in
thing
this
is, I would want to say men as short time, but since it's 3 against 1, and
No,
obviously
by
women.
all means.
I feel
Say why
like-
you think so.
But the thing is, women, when you're talking about the forces, I've hardly seen that.
You haven't seen
I've
that.
Ah.
Doesn't mean it
It's
doesn't
rare.
happen.
It's not like the guys. See, even on my way coming here, I was inside the cab and I was doing. I have
So-
an ID card. I have everything I need. My phone is fine. I can give anybody. But I was still doing.
So I can
I was still doing. If I see, or even if it's just the traffic police officer, my mind will.
So I can actually speak about that. So to give you an insight to what women go through because of the way they dress, right? Try being a woman and dressing a certain way and being on the streets in the night. It's automatically assumed you're out there for business, right? And there's no man, no matter his position in society, that's not going to see you and assume that you are. The next thing they're going to be asking you, if they're even respectful enough, is how much.
Because
Those are the ones who are respectful
Did
enough.
you
Because-
forget
because-
the story
yeah,
about
why
So,
are
police
and then the
that
police
bundled
that-
a lot of women to the
Exactly,
police station
in
and
Abuja.
then raped them and all of
Exactly.
that.
it happens often.
So it's a lot of things because women face it from different angles, right? Yes, you are not invalidating what men go through.
Yeah,
It's
so
really
that.
deep, it's intense, and all the lives we've lost just because they've been stereotyped as
can I
criminals.
phone a friend, a male friend? Because people don't.
We
What I'm
know
trying
men
to say
go
is
No,
through
no,
it.
no,
So
like
we're
I
just
said-
saying it's
Hey,
more for
Jesus.
women.
No, we're not invalidating what men go through.
Okay.
It's intense,
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
But most of the pressure comes from one angle for men. But for women, it's from different angles. It's from their fellow women as well. Now,
Yeah.
let me address that. Like, if you're dressed a certain way and some girl sees you, she gets this idea because you're dressed that way. It means like you're loose as well. So you're not even getting the support from your fellow women. They're seeing you as this lady who is trying to attract attention. You need attention. That's why you have to dress this way. And you might not even be dressing for anybody. You might just be dressing that way because you feel like dressing that way, right? And so
I'm gonna
from
ask
different
you a
angles, from the older generation, from fellow women, from men especially. And so it's crazy. And if you're in certain places, in certain states in Nigeria, you can't even attempt it because you get killed. Like in the north. I lived in the north, right? And I don't even dress that explicitly, but I've been stoned once. I have.
Sorry.
Like, that's
And you know why? I was wearing jeans, but my top wasn't long enough. And the boy threw a stone at me, and I couldn't do anything because if I raised more attention, more people might come, and then they would stone me, and I would die, and nobody would do anything about it.
That's Stephanie.
So,
Male Steven.
so do you get the idea? So for women, it's from different angles, right? It's from different angles when we're talking about this stereotype, when we're talking about dressing and stereotypes associated with that as well. So you were going
No,
to
I
say
wanted
something.
to ask you a question. Like, okay, if you're going out at night, let's say 9-10 p.m., and then dreadlocks, tattoos, and everything, and then you see a group of maybe 5 to 10 guys, what's the first thought that crosses your mind? Okay, any other thing?
Those guys. Yeah, bro. I found them, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you wake up like early in the morning and then maybe like 5 a.m. and you hear screaming and then you come outside, the girl being harassed, maybe she's wearing short skirts and cropped top, pink hair, high tie boots and all of that. What's the first thing you think about of the girl?
Maybe she's your whore.
That's just what I wanted to ask you. Like,
Precisely.
See, I feel like now, I don't even know. You guys are in my age. What I'll say right now is, I call on the male society out there. Please come to the comment and help me.
Well,
Just say something. Defend the male society.
Tao wants us to draw the curtain here so you guys can help him out. So you guys
Yeah,
should help him
sure.
out. Help him out in the comment section. Guys, who gets the shorter end of the stick when it comes to stereotypes, like dress stereotypes in Nigeria? Who do you think gets the shorter end of the stick, guys or ladies? Tell us in the comment section on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp. Oh, sorry, not WhatsApp. Instagram, but maybe we'll get WhatsApp one of these days. Instagram, just tell us everywhere. Comment, send a DM if you don't want to tell us in the comments. If you want to be anonymous, send a DM. We are ready. We are open. Right? Okay. We'll see you at the next session.
Sweet.
And
You didn't tell them to subscribe. They have to
exactly.
subscribe.
I know. I was
If
waiting
you
for you.
don't
That's your point.
subscribe, you'll see crazy.
Okay, guys. See you on the next one.